The executive governor of Rivers State, Governor Sim Fubara, seems to be learning the game of chess and displaying the knowledge of 48 laws of power faster than anyone can ever imagine. Fubara had earlier this week gave a stern warning that the 27 pro-Wike lawmakers that earlier defected to the APC during the early stage of the political impasse as non-existent. Fubara said they are only existing because he recognized them. Many, including me, call his bluff to that statement because only a court of competent jurisdiction can declare those lawmakers non-existent. The lawmaker also call his bluff as well. Sim Fubara, who is seen as a godson of former governor Nyeso Ezewon Wike, seems to have calculated his move perfectly and was ready to end the political madness that has been going on in his state for a very long time. He has decried that the lawmakers were preventing him from carrying out his executive function effectively as they were loyal to former Governor Nyesom Wike. He even decried that his own commissioners were not obeying his orders.
Let me say it here. The young people, those group of men who claim that are assembly members are not assembly members. They are not existing. I want it to be on record. I accepted that peace accord. I accepted that peace accord to give them a floating. That's the truth. There was nothing in that peace accord that's a constitutional issue. It's a political solution to a problem. But I think it's according to a time when I need to make a statement on this thing, so that they understand that they're not existing. Their existence is me allowing them to exist. If I did recognize them, they are nowhere. That's the truth. I don't think the other party has shown any restraint. I am the one that have shown restraint in the face of this thing. I am the one that is badly heated, even when I have all the instrument, government instrument, to cause disaster. You don't know what I'm going through. I'm working with my own enemies. Imagine where your commissioner, your attorney general will go to sabotage you. It's as bad as that. But they will they'll get their reward. Not in this world, in this world.
This is the first time I'm seeing similar Fubara getting angry, talking tough. He has always been perceived as a weakling because of the way he appears, because of the way he talks. But from here, you can see him that he's talking tough. Barely 48 hours after declaring the pro-Wike lawmakers as non-existent, Fubara installed his loyalist, Victor Okojumbo, as the Speaker of the Rivers State House of Assembly.
While you were giving your speech, you asked that the executive begin to correspond with you. We'd like to know, as you have emerged as the new speaker, whether you want to notify the governor that the new speaker has emerged in this assembly and you're willing to work with you.
Well, I have already directed the clerk to notify His Excellency the Governor that a new leadership has emerged in the Rivers State House of Assembly and that we are ready to work for Rivers people.
Thank you.
I didn't see that coming. No one saw that coming, and this was a very stealth move. Fubara was taking on Wike in a surprise political move. He was beating Wike to his game, the game that Wike knows how to play very well. If you know Wike well as a former governor, you will know that he is a man that knows how to play politics. Let me say dirty politics. Wike reigns supreme as governor of Rivers State. You dare not interfere or interrupt him. He even asked a traditional ruler to shut up and sit down, and he did. He dare not protest against Wike. What is happening in Rivers State today now under similar Fubara, I can tell you for sure that it will never happen under Governor Nyesom Wike. You dare not do that. A character like Wike needs someone that is loyal and will remain mute in the face of provocation. Little wonder he decided to go for Fubara as a successor ahead of other heavyweight political figures in the state. To ensure he have everyone under his control, Wike bought PDP form of interest for Fubara and other political contestants in the state and even prevented others from participating in the primaries. Farah Dagogo, that Dale Wike was arrested and locked up till the primary was over. That was how brutal Wike was. Wike was the face of the campaign. He literally dragged Fubara everywhere and prevented him from speaking. Wike campaigned for Fubara throughout the election campaign. Many say that Fubara is a weakling who will be pocketed by Wike. They fear that Wike will rule by proxy. Fubara was silent and smiling all alone. The silent and smiles many thought was a sign of defeat. Alas, they were wrong. We were all wrong. Fubara was learning the game of brutal politics from his master Nyesom Wike. He seems to be now teaching his master the 48 laws of power. Maybe he was taking his time all this while to know the right time to strike, and he seems to be striking at the right moment. Just yesterday, Fubara dealt Wike a vital blow below the belt. I am sure Wike did not see this coming because as a governor, it was said that Wike has everyone in his pocket, including the judiciary. This man Wike must have a very big pocket. Fubara has taken Wike to his own court, the same court that Wike has in his pocket. If you know Rivers State, you dare not challenge Wike in court in Rivers State. Now the Rivers State High Court in Port Harcourt on Friday barred 25 lawmakers backed by the immediate past governor of the state, Nyesom Wike, from parading themselves as members of the state's House of Assembly. The judge, Charles Wale, ordered them to stay away from the house and restrain them from taking any action in their capacity as the state lawmakers, pending further hearing in the case fixed for 29th May. He gave the ex parte order in a suit instituted by Victor Okojumbo, a factional speaker of the assembly, and two of his colleagues loyal to Governor Similaye Fubara. Martin Amehule, the speaker, recognized by a total of 27 other lawmakers who are loyal to Mr. Wike, and 24 lawmakers from his camp are sued as defendants in the suit. Other defendants are Governor Fubara, the state chief judge, and the attorney general of the state. To justify their application for the order, Mr. Okojumbo and the other applicants cited a defection of the 25 members of the River faction in the House from the People's Democratic Party (PDP) to the All Progressive Congress (APC) and the subsequent declaration of their seats vacant. The political game in Rivers State is getting interesting, and I'm loving it because someone is taking that game to Wike. Now recall that the Rivers State House of Assembly has been emerged in crisis since last October after Mr. Wike's back attempt to remove Governor Fubara from office, a development that led to the burning of a section of the assembly complex and its subsequent demolition by the state government. The crisis splits the lawmakers into two factions. One faction with 27 members are loyal to Mr. Wike, while the other with 3 members are loyal to Governor Fubara. Mr. Amewule is the speaker of the Mr. Wike back faction, while Edison Ehi, a former majority leader of the assembly who was removed from office for declining to support the move to remove Governor Fubara, was the speaker of the faction loyal to the governor. The crisis got so messy last December when the pro-Wike lawmakers defected from the People's Democratic Party to the All Progressive Congress, prompting Mr. Ehi to obtain a court order to carry out legislative business without an interference by the Wike back faction. Buoyed by the court order, Mr. Ehi declared vacant the seat of 27 pro-Wike lawmakers, a development that prompted an intervention by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who brokered a controversial peace deal between Mr. Fubara and Wike. One of the conditions in the deal was for Fubara to allow the pro-Wike lawmakers whose seats were declared vacant to return to the assembly with their rights and privileges restored, and also conduct legislative businesses at the venue of their choice. Now, after returning to the assembly, the pro-Wike lawmakers have been at loggerhead with Mr. Fubara and have overridden the governor's veto on bills for at least 6 times. Can you imagine the effrontery? In apparent dissatisfaction with the action of the pro-Wike lawmakers, Mr. Okojumbo, one of the 3 lawmakers loyal to Mr. Fubara, on Wednesday emerged as a factional speaker of the assembly about 24 hours after Mr. Fubara declared that the state had no House of Assembly. Mr. Okojumbo, in his acceptance speech that you just watched, urged Governor Fubara to disregard the actions taken by the pro-Wike lawmakers since 13th December 2023, that their seats were declared vacant, adding that their actions were nullity. To consolidate his position, Mr. Okojumbo on Friday obtained a court order barring the pro-Wike lawmakers from parading themselves as assembly members and also prevent Governor Fubara from interfacing with the Amewule-led faction. The court, after granting the interim order, adjourned the matter till 29th May for hearing. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.